Hello, I am Zoe. I'm an esports commentator at UBCL and Game Changers in North America. I'm here with PatMen after the unfortunate loss versus Leviathan in the opening match of the Swiss stage. First off, can you just give an overview of how you felt today went from your perspective in the match?
I think we really play well. It's just like, especially me, I'm having a rough game also, and we run through all the script that we had. Also, it's just like unlucky micro things that we done, and we should done better. And I think that's one of the slump that we had, especially on split. Like we have a 8-4 lead, and then it's just very unlucky that we're not able to close it out.
And this was kind of touched upon in the press conference, right? The fact that you now are being that kind of true to life flex player for this team. Some players say they can just turn it on and off depending on what role they're on and what map they're on. Is that the same for you, or do you feel like some uncomfortability in the flex role still that you're trying to navigate during this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of used to play the flex role now since I've been a flex for our team for like 6 months already. Uh, it's just it's just there's like some of aspects that I really need to learn more and improve more, and hopefully I could done better next time.
And which role do you think is your favorite then right now within the flex? I know obviously there was more consistent roles in your past, but like right now with GE, I should say, which is your favorite role to play?
I think I really love playing smokes right now for GE because I could do like a lot of stops as well, and then maybe initiator next.
Okay. Obviously, it's touched upon you guys are having a rematch up against Full Sense, which you lost to in the upper bracket finals for Pacific. That was also a kind of similarly close game, right? Although it was a 2-0, there was that 13-11. What do you think of what you've seen from Full Sense at this tournament so far? If you've watched any of that game, what do you think is the rematch is going to be like?
Actually, I haven't watched it really well since we're preparing also for the match and do some contents, but we learned so much after the Ho Chi Minh game and I mean the Pacific finals, and especially on this game we learn a lot of stuffs. So I really hope that we could do it step by step and make it to playoffs still.
Ooh, I don't know if you remember this round. I don't even remember the round number, but there was one really good exec on split where like you TP'd into heaven, you still had auto main. Is that like the epitome of like what you want a GE round to look like in the late stages? Like you guys look super macro heavy. Like how does it all come together like that perfectly in the moment for you guys?
I think we kind of talk like about playing against American teams. They're very like set play team, and especially the retakes actually good. So we kind of need to burn the utility. So that's why I need to play like kind of aggressive on some point, just to bait all the UT, and so we can play post plan much better.
Nice. And speaking of American teams, obviously, I think in the hype video you talked about like how you guys and Lev play very similarly. Like at least like the big picture, that's what you thought would happen. When I was watching and like I was co-streaming the game, I was like, these they look very different to me. Did I guess the expectations for Lev stack up to how it was to actually play against them, or what were some of the big differences in the matchup today?
I think they changed a lot of stuff also. They played really slow, and it's not about being the slow. We're just getting picked up very early because we try to kind of cheat the game, like getting all the vision lines that we can. And unfortunately, we're getting punished. Especially me, I'm getting punished a lot, and yeah, it's just a really rough game.
And which player do you think from the Lev team kind of stood out to you today then in that regard?
I think Neon really play well. Yeah.
Nice. That's funny because you kind of had like a big turnaround. You're like similar in
Yeah.
that role, like the flex, kind of. Let me think about what else we can talk about. Do. I guess this is like obviously the whole narrative for Global Esports is like this is their first international. It's a lot of the like international for a lot of the players on your team. How has it been navigating it for you as somebody who's like been to this level before with Paper X and just being here then with them alongside them on that journey?
Yeah, I think the feeling is very different because you qualify from a team that no one expected, and we beat a lot of teams in Pacific that was really good team as well. I mean, everyone is a good team, and bringing GE here is really big achievement for us and the org for itself. Especially they haven't even make it to playoffs for like couple of years, and now we're in international.
And obviously then I would have to go back through your history as well. I'm sure when you were on Paper X, you probably played against Global Esports, like the old iteration of it, once or twice as well. I guess like if you had to identify like the Global Esports of old versus the Global Esports of new in a few words, what would you kind of categorize both eras as?
I think the old GE.
Here, I'll try and pull it up while you're chatting about it.
Sorry.
We'll see how my internet loads. Honestly, the last time you played against them, actually, that could be a fun thing too.
I think against GE on
Yeah,
Pacific.
against GE and Pacific.
I think it's the qualification match for playoff stage one. The qualification match
Yeah,
for playoffs.
there it is.
Yeah.
That was April 19th of 2025, and this was their roster. It was actually Crystal and Yudotan on that
Was still
team.
there, yes.
Darian, Poppy, and Kelly S. Do you remember anything about that match? And like now getting to play alongside those players?
Oh, I remember now. I mean, the playstyle that they have actually, I think we just have a better read that time on the OG because I played Kelly also. He's the IG at the time, and I played Kelly S a lot of times in Tier 2 in Philippines. So, especially I'm playing initiator role that time, so I have the ability to kind of read the game, and yeah, I think that's the difference. And I think the new G right now is we kind of make some kind of playstyles, and we try to change our playstyle depends on the enemy as well. And everyone is very good at adapting on the playstyle.
And then shifting gears to some of your teammates then and talking about your synergy with them and like how it's been playing alongside them. We'll start then kind of with that overlap, right, with the old Global Esports roster. Yudo-tan, like you want to get from playing against him when he was like on the Senti role to now being in this kind of more so duelist, sometimes the chamber, obviously. Do you feel like it's something about Global Esports that has unlocked him in particular, or do you feel like he's been that consistent kind of sleeper player the entire time in Pacific?
Yeah, I mean, Yudutan as a player is really good. Either he's playing Sentinel and duelist role. It's just I'm just helping him also like how to improve more his like killer instinct because when I arrived on this team, I realized that he's not having so much of that killer instinct, and time by time he really improved it and he show off that he can do it better.
Amazing. And kind of on the topic of Yudo-tan, there was that kind of moment in the press conference where I asked a question and we'd have a translator on hand to be able to ask the question and get an answer. How does that work then in the server, right? You have teams like XLG who obviously have players that can translate on behalf of each other, but I don't think that's the case for your team. So what is in-server communication like?
I mean, Udutan's English is decent.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, maybe he's just shy that to speak English, but I'm pretty sure that he can understand you, and maybe he's just shy to answer the question also. But in game, we don't really have a problem. Sometimes it's just when the thing is very very fast, he cannot like speak really fast in English, but everything is clear with him, and he's improving day by day.
Amazing. It's like he locks in and just focuses on his gameplay then. That's why he gets all the multi kills.
Yeah.
I'm saying it now. So then two more questions. One is, I know Frost is a personality. I've engaged with him a few times as well. And I know some of his circle like Jovi and them. How has it been being under him and how does it differ from Alex as a coaching system?
I think as a coach, they both really really good coach. It's just I think sometimes we're having a lot of conversations about the thing in teams because we come from different teams and different philosophy on how we play the game. But day by day, we keep moving up and we keep improving. And him as a coach is really really good because he knows a lot of stuffs and I learn a lot of stuffs from him also, especially how to play like macro better, and yeah, that's it.
Amazing. And then we'll kind of round off on a positive note. I don't know if you saw, but in the crowd there was like full-on like prepped posters, like they looked like printed and like glued to boards, like for Javi and other players. Did you see them from stage by chance, and did you expect that level of crowd support here in London?
Actually, I didn't expect because there is like I know there's only a few people from Asia that's living here, and seeing them here is actually nice that we have a lot of support still, and people cheering us. Even unfortunately we lost the game, they're still saying nice try and they're lifting our heads, which is it was really nice to have those kind of people because I truly believe that they understand the situation and they can they can realize like how hard it is to play on the stage as well.
And kind of touching on that, you had a bunch of fans there still in the post-match interview as well in the fan zone. Was that the kind of sentiment they echoed, or were there any fun interactions that you had today with them?
Actually, just the fan signing, yeah, and do some signatures and pictures with them, yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. Good luck on the. At least you guys have a day, not playing tomorrow like the
Yeah.
Uppers team. So good luck in the rematch versus Full Sense.
Thank you.
Thank you.